The following video will contain spoilers. You have been warned. All alterations to the manga panels and images have been made in order to prevent copyrights. So yeah, let's get started.
What is up guys, Beto here, coming at you guys with a Boku No Hero Academia video centering around one of the fandom's most beloved characters. That's right, you know him, you love him, Mineta! I said Mineta! Alright, that didn't work. Hitoshi Shinso, aka Young Lelouch v Britannia. Yeah, that's better. Now in this video, I'll be explaining why, contrary to popular belief, I do not see Shinso joining Class 1A after they have their battles with Class 1B in this arc. I personally believe Shinso will instead be joining Class 1B for 3 pretty glaring reasons. The first reason is that Shinso would shake up the established dynamic of Class 1A too much. You see, let me explain how the social class structure of Class 1A works. There are 3 options a person can choose from when they are a member of Class 1A, and they are as follows. Number 1, you become Deku's bitch. Number 2, you become Bakugo's bitch. And number 3, you become Life in General's bitch, which basically means you're at the mercy of Horikoshi on whether or not he will ever use you in a meaningful way or give you that much needed character development. So most people would rather opt to choose a side between Deku and Bakugo, since if a supporting character remains in close proximity of a main character, their probability of gaining relevancy within the story skyrockets. And most of the time, that is a safe bet to make for a character. If Shinso was willing to pick a side, there would be no problem. But here's the thing. Shinso would not want to join Deku nor Bakugo. He would opt to just create his own team, his own squad if you will. And I don't know if his recruiting methods would involve just rounding up the few stragglers within Class 1A to join him, or would it also include snatching some of the members of Deku and Bakugo squads. Either way, Shinso would be challenging the status quo of Class 1A. And a lot of series tend to play it safe and get into a routine of sorts after they firmly establish what kind of relationships and bonds the cast of characters have amongst each other. The second reason is Shinso's attitude. Not only would he refuse to join Deku and Bakugo's posses, he would also be unwilling to take part in the Midoriya Wanking Association's daily activities. Shinso does not want to become another one of Deku's cheerleaders. He already said that. He's not there to be friends with them. He is a man on a serious mission to become what many had always told him he was not fit for. A hero. Now don't get me wrong, Shinso does not hate Midoriya. On the contrary, he holds a ton of respect for Midoriya, especially after their initial battle at the sports festival. It is actually due to this respect that Shinso would not want to get so familiar with Midoriya, since he hopes that Deku would come to see him as a legitimate rival, and not a friend he won't take serious. You see, Deku has got himself a bit of a quote-unquote Goku problem on his hands. And do you know what that is? Too many goddamn rivals, all up in his class, ass, and grill. And they all hold varying degrees of, let's call it, rival intensity towards Deku. All the animosity, jealousy, mutual respect, and camaraderie that Deku's rivals have built up during their interactions with Deku are what makes up this quote-unquote rival intensity, and can all be measured to then be categorized into different levels. First, you got the more serious alpha rival Katsuki Bakugo with his Urusai! Baka! It's not like I like you or anything. You better fucking daddle before I kill you. Then you got the moderate gamma rival Shoto Todoroki with his I just want you to know I will always have your back, shoulders, ass, whatever you need, man. And I mean whatever you need. You can count on me. And then you have the weak beta rival Tenya Ida, who says he's your rival, but he's really not. You dusted that fool. He's more like your biggest hype man and a great buddy you have around. And he's always coming at you with, I fucking love you, dog. Would you also like a glass of water? Because I am thirsty. Is it hot in here? Or is that just you? So as you can see with this, there are many different levels to rivalries. And if I had to say where I would place Shinso on the rival intensity meter, it would be here, between Bakugo and Todoroki. Shinso's not as aggressive as Bakugo, but he is certainly not as friendly to Deku as Ida and Todoroki are. Now with that being said, I honestly feel that Koei Horikoshi does plan on making Shinso another rival to Deku, but is also very aware of Deku's Goku problem. So in order to circumvent the issue, he will ultimately have Shinso join Class 1B, preventing further rival inflation within Deku's class, giving us the best of both worlds. Deku can have another rival to fight, and we get to avoid the clusterfuck of seeing 4 rivals constantly battling for Deku's attention in the class. Now, the third reason is probably the most simple and straightforward, but nobody really wants to admit it, and that is Class 1A does not need Hitoshi Shinso. How can you say that? Shinso's our boy, right? Yes, people, Shinso is our boy. I wholeheartedly agree with that sentiment, and I would love for Shinso to join Class 1A. But I have to be honest, if 1A acquired Shinso, then that's just overkill for Class 1B. There would literally be no sense of balance between the two first year classes. Class 1A has the most powerhouse quirk users already. Most of their students dominated the UA Sports Festival. They have All Might as a teacher. They threw down with the League of Villains. Their class is usually always overshadowing 1B in talks throughout their school. And they even have motherfucking Kakashi Sensei teaching them. And you're telling me that they're also going to be adding Shinso into their Apex gang? Minus Mineta. How is that fair? Koei Horikoshi is currently using this arc to bring more shine and focus to Class 1B because he knows the fandom has been sleeping on them. He wants us to believe that Class 1B is still a threat to 1A. It will not be a one-sided slaughter. Koei will essentially be throwing 1B a much needed bone in the form of Shinso, in hopes of remedying Class 1B's underutilization within the story. And by having Shinso join 1B's ranks, it will serve as a huge wake-up call on the fandom, as we all eagerly await and grow an interest in what Class 1B will be doing next moving forward within the series. And these are the 3 reasons why I believe Hitoshi Shinso will not be joining Class 1A. I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment down below what you think. Do you agree or disagree with me? I would love to hear what you have to say. And yeah, rate the video, share it around. Feel free to subscribe to this channel if you are new. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, people, stay gold!